from the gorge. I fear that she must be dead." Another cat nodded.
"We looked everywhere."
Alderheart realized that the dying tabby must be their medicine cat. Pity for her clanmates clawed at him. They looked so thin and ragged, and it sounded as if they had struggled hard to find themselves new territory.
"They've been through so much," he thought, "and losing their medicine cat will only make things more difficult."
The cat's name was on the tip of Alderheart's tongue, and suddenly it felt vitally important for him to remember it. But he was distracted when the silver-gray tabby let out a gasp and struggled to sit up. Her eyes widened, her gaze fixed on something on the horizon. Alderheart wanted to turn and see what it was that she saw, but he couldn't tear his gaze from her face.
"They're coming,"
she whispered, seeming to relax. Then she forced herself upright again, her legs trembling and her tail flailing.
"You must look for the blood trail in the sky. Follow the blood trail,"
she rasped out. The effort had taken the last of the tabby's strength. She sank back into the grass, her eyes fluttering shut. Her breathing slowed, then stopped. "Echo Song!" The cats who surrounded her flung back their heads and sent wails of anguish up to the sky. "Echo Song!"
"Echo Song!"
Alderheart's suspicions were confirmed.
"No wonder she looks familiar. I've seen her in a vision before, and I know her name. Sandstorm spoke of her. She's SkyClan's medicine cat, which means these cats are all that's left of SkyClan."
The vision began to fade into a swirling gray mist, and as he lost sight of the grieving cats, Alderheart felt certain that SkyClan still desperately needed help, more than ever, now that they were without a medicine cat. Opening his eyes in the apprentice's den, Alderheart saw pale dawn light filtering through the ferns that screened the entrance. He lay still for a moment. His vision had convinced him not only that his clan must help SkyClan, but that SkyClan definitely had something to do with the prophecy.
"It's time to do something,"
Alderheart thought, hauling himself to his paws and shaking moss and bracken out of his pelt.
"I'll talk to Bramblestar about it as soon as I can. But I'm afraid that won't be until after this morning's battle."
Chapter 1. Cats of all 4 clans were massed as one on the ShadowClan border. All around her, Twigpaw could hear the faint rustling as their paws shifted in the grass and taste their mingled scents.
"So many warriors," she whispered. "All 4 clans together."
The cats of ThunderClan were clustered around Twigpaw, their gleaming eyes and bristling fur showing that they were ready for battle. Twigpaw let her gaze travel over them. The clan leader, Bramblestar, with his deputy Squirrelflight beside him. Lionblaze, his muscles rippling under his golden tabby pelt. Cloudtail, with his mate Brightheart, and their daughter Whitewing. Larksong and his littermates, Leafshade and Honeyfur, proudly awaiting their first chance to fight for their clan as warriors. Twigpaw pressed close to Ivypool's side, nervously sheathing and unsheathing her claws. The dawn light was growing stronger, but shadows still lurked under the trees, making the ShadowClan territory ahead look even darker and scarier than usual. Ivypool dipped her head to speak softly into Twigpaw's ear.
"After the great storm, Bramblestar proposed a new addition to the warrior code."
Her eyes shone with pride in her clan leader.
"He said that though the clans must all remember their separate histories and traditions, in times of dire need all should stand together so that no clan should ever fall. And if this isn't a time of dire need," she added wryly, "I don't know what is." "Do you really think we can drive the rogues out of ShadowClan territory?"
Twigpaw asked. She tried to stop her voice from shaking, even though her mouth was dry and her heart pounded so hard that she thought every cat must be able to hear it. Ivypool brushed her tail reassuringly over Twigpaw's shoulders.
"Your first battle is always tough," she meowed.
Her silver and white pelt was as neat as if she had just groomed it, and her voice was full of confidence.
"But stick close to me, and I'll look after you."
Relief